How's everybody doing today? It's about 50 degrees out. We're in the early December area, and I got to thinking, now that I've prepped this tractor for winter time and the backhoe is off of it and sitting back there in the garage, I thought, hey, I have never put the 3-point hitch on. Now, I don't have any 3-point hitch implements, but it would be nice to know if all the parts are there. Delivering my tractor has been a hugely popular video, and it was a real hodgepodge. Well, they never delivered my 3-point hitch when they brought the tractor to me, and when I went to go get it, they just handed me a bunch of parts in a box. And I'm going to get them out of the garage. I have never went through that box because I wouldn't have known what parts go where or if I had any missing parts anyhow. And they never went through and inventoried the parts with me. And I walked out of there. I was like, oh, well, I don't have high hopes for servicing on this tractor at this particular dealer. I may have to find somewhere else to go, but we're going to give them a fair chance on that. But anyhow, I'm going to go get the parts in the garage, and let's see if I have all the parts necessary to hook up this 3-point hitch. So, let's make that happen. Alright, so I got these two parts. I have no doubt that these are the arms. Let's put these down. Let's get something else. They gave me this. I'm pretty sure it came in this. No, it didn't come in that box. Look at that thing. No, I don't know what is in this box is empty. There's nothing in it. I don't know what goes in it. It says 2 of 5. LVA 16296, whatever that means. So I have one empty box, and then I have this box here, an oil box, just kind of full of some parts. So, I've got a little screw there. I got a bag of something in here. I got another bag of something. So I got 2 bags of something. I can tell you one thing that's not in the box that I know right off the bat. You know that little hook that holds up your top link? That little hook is not in that box. So what else isn't in that box? And what in the world was in this box? Was it these guys? Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe it was. Well, let's find out together, shall we? Alright, so here we are at the back of the tractor, and what I did is I had to be at Hartville Hardware to pick up some stuff. So what I did was, they have a John Deere dealership too. What got me thinking about this whole thing, they had a 1025R sitting there with the 3-point hitch attached on the back. So what I did, I don't know if y'all can see this, but I went and I took pictures of the 3-point hitch, how they have it. See that little piece right there that the that the top link rests on, that little hook, that's not in the box that they gave me. And I just took some detailed pictures to know how to put it together. And so that's what I'm going to try to do now. Alright, so I have my pictures right there. And so the first thing is we have this one. The nut is at the top. And that goes here. Right there. But it goes this direction. And swings, yes, it goes that way. So I need to find the appropriate hardware to fit this hole. So I have all this stuff. I got a bungee cord. I got a John Deere bungee cord. I didn't know John Deere made bungee cords. I don't know what that's for. I've got a variety of pins. I've got another bag of hardware here. And I have a bunch of these. I don't know why I have such a bunch of them. I have a whole gob of them. And they aren't John Deere either. AI products. And I've got a bunch of them. So, let's see what happens here. I've got this. I've got this. I've got this one long screw here. I wonder if that's for the hook. And I have no idea what this little screw is for. It's a little carriage bolt, actually. I have no idea what that's for. Got some, I got some nuts. I got a big one. I presume that goes here. That's what I believe. And so we'll get to that. And I have a bungee cord. So, alright, let's make it happen. So, the first thing is, according to this picture, according to that picture, I have no idea what goes in there. Apparently, I didn't take a picture of that. Well, let's see if this fits. And it does. It fits perfectly. Okay, and I have two of those. I have this weird... I've got that weird thing. That doesn't look like that would fit. Yes, Kimber. Alright, back up, girl. Do these fit? No, these don't fit either. Let's just go through the motion anyhow, I guess. So there's one hung. it goes in this direction. There's that one hung. I guess they're going in the right direction. These are threaded. Let's see if these are the bolts to it. And is this a bolt to it? And it's a nylon nut. I was calling it a bolt. It's a nylon knot. So that does thread right on there. So that linkage, the ear, there's a minor crook in it. And according to this picture here, the crook faces out. I don't know if y'all can see that. So let's put that on there. And then I guess it's... See, I have two, actually three I've got three different sizes of these. Now this one does not fit up here, so I don't know what it goes to. But let's see if this one fits down here. And it doesn't. But does this one fit down here? And it does. Okay, and that corresponds to the picture. Right here. This goes on here. And this one does not fit. This is a medium size. But this here, I'll call it a medium small because it's too big for this hole up here, but it seems to be just right for that hole right there. So apparently that's how that goes on. What these others are for yet, I don't know. We'll find out. I'm wondering if this goes here. So that, it looks like that would go there. So that leaves me with this one, which is bigger than this one. But let's see where we go with this. So now I know this goes here. All right, that's kind of a given. I don't know if the nut goes on the top or bottom. Let's see. Alright, so this silver nut goes towards the outside. So this would go in here. Like that. And I guess this bungee cord, instead of giving me a clip, they literally gave me a John Deere, can you all see that? A John Deere bungee cord. Now it looks like there's a hole for it to go right here, but there's not. There's actually no hole for it to go there. So for now, to keep it from hitting me in the head, I'll just put it in those two notches right there. So it's up and out of the way. But see that little hook? I don't know if y'all can see that little hook. Now, little hook goes right in here. I don't have that little hook. Alright, let's continue. Here we have some big arms. That's some nice big arms. They are not labeled right and left. And this hole here seems to be off center from this bend to this bend. So I don't know if the off center is supposed to go out or in. I don't know. I do need comments in the section below pertaining to these holes. Let's see what the second bar says. Let's see if it's a corresponding bar. Well, now this one's all wrapped in paper. Hello, critters. Back up. Back. Alright, so when you put them this way, it becomes evident that they're not the same. But when you put them this way, they are the same. But they are I don't know if the short side goes towards the front or the back. So, all right, let's. This one is going to go over here in that orientation. And this one is going to go over here in this orientation. Now, I might end up hitting the camera stand for all I know. So, I don't know if y'all can see that. So, I want a tape measure. Alright, I've got my tape measure. Back up, Kimber. I'm just going approximate from the elbow, from the middle of the elbow to the hole. Looks to be 8.5 inches. From the middle of the elbow to the hole looks to be 8 inches. Up. Yeah, I was upside down. 8 inches. Both sides 8 inches. And then from the lower elbow to the hole 7.5. Thereabouts. And then from the middle of the elbow to the hole, about 7.5. So I don't know which side goes out and which side goes in, but at least they're the same. Now, I have one large pin, and I'm assuming it goes there. And incidentally, I have one medium pin, and I have no idea where that goes. But they gave me 2 bags of these. 2 bags. And they're the same size. Made in India, PN111. Let's see if it's the right size or not. Maybe they were out of clips, so they gave me 2 bags of clips to compensate. I don't know. Alright. One's a nice gold clip. Let's see. Fits a little loose. Of course, let's see if this one fit a little loose. Yeah, it kind of fits a little loose too. So what we're doing, now, this turnbuckle is a little short. And of course I can thread it out, but there's really not a lot to thread out. And they got this little lock ring on there too. I could take that little lock ring off and it'd allow it to turn. And I may do that, but if I flip these around, and put this this way, you know, for when you're dyslexic, flipping things around, you know, things are already backwards as it is. So if I do it this way, I shouldn't have to adjust the turnbuckle. Now I know in the future when I have a see what I say? When you're dyslexic, flipping things around can be a little difficult. But now I know I'll have to adjust the turnbuckles in the future, and I'll have to take those rings off. I get that. I understand that. You know, because you have to adjust it for your implement. Well, let's see. And yes. And there we have it. So I'll put that on there. I'll get a crescent wrench in a second. There we are. So there we have it. It really wasn't difficult to install this 3-point hitch, especially having never done it and I've never even seen the parts to it yet. And I'd never went through that box. So, to take inventory, we have one missing hook, but we do have a John Deere bungee cord. Alright, these little pins right here for this, I don't know what you call this bar, but it links this to the arms. We have missing pins for that. There are no pins for it. And then we've got this assembly here. We had one factory pin right here. One factory pin. And then we had 2 bags of aftermarket pins. I can imagine those would come in handy. I'm not complaining that I have 2 bags of aftermarket pins. Then I have one medium clip pin. No idea, but we do know it does not go here. And I only have one of them, and everything has to be 2. You know, 2 of everything. Then I have one long bolt. I imagine it goes through here for the clip. And then I have one carriage bolt. And that's it. So when I go to the dealer here in a couple days to go get its first oil change, I'm going to talk to him about these parts and take a picture of it and show him that these parts were not included, and neither was this little bracket here. But the nice thing that I saw about the 3-point hitch as I was moving it up and down is that as I move this lever, if I move it in the middle, these bars go to the middle. If I move it just an inch, these things just move a little bit. It's like I can move that 3-point hitch anywhere I want within this range, and that's where it's going to go to. So you have this piece here that allows things to be repeatable over and over again, and I just got to see it in action for the first time, and I like that. So we're ready for the winter. I've got to go through the inventory of this, and so all we have to do now is to wait on the snow. So that ought to be fun. We'll see you then.